This video is for informational and educational purposes only. Please verify details through official Australian government sources.
Retirement in Australia is becoming more expensive than ever before. From rising rent prices to increasing electricity bills and expensive groceries, many retirees are asking the same question. Will the government increase pension support in 2026? Well, major pension discussions are already creating attention across Australia, and today we're going to break everything down in a simple and easy way.
Welcome to Retirement Support Australia. If you care about Australian pension updates, Centrelink news, retirement support, and Fin, हम दो को बिटाने पर
Let's start with the reality many Australian retirees are facing today. Across the country, seniors are dealing with a serious cost of living crisis. Food prices are higher. Fuel prices continue to fluctuate. Rent is becoming unaffordable in many cities. And electricity bills are placing pressure on households already surviving on fixed incomes. For younger Australians, increasing income may sometimes offset inflation. But for pensioners, things work differently. Most retirees depend heavily on government support payments, savings, or superannuation income. And when inflation rises faster than support payments, everyday life becomes difficult. Many seniors are now cutting spending on non-essential items. Some are delaying healthcare treatments. Others are reducing heating or cooling usage just to save money on electricity bills. And this is exactly why pension discussions in 2026 are becoming such an important topic.
Now, it's important to understand something clearly. At the time of this video, some discussions and expectations are still developing, and official government announcements may continue to change over time. However, several major pension-related topics are already being discussed publicly across Australia. Let's go through them one by one.
One of the biggest topics is the possibility of age pension increases. Many Australians believe pension payments must rise further because living costs are no longer manageable for low-income retirees. Now, technically, pensions in Australia are already indexed regularly. This means payments are adjusted to reflect inflation and wage growth. But many seniors argue these adjustments are no longer enough. For example, if rent increases by hundreds of dollars per month and grocery costs rise significantly, even a small pension increase may not fully solve the problem. That's why financial experts and advocacy groups continue pushing for stronger support for older Australians. Some economists believe future pension reviews could become more aggressive if inflation remains high. And if cost of living pressure continues into 2026, public pressure on the government may increase even further. Housing has become one of the biggest financial problems for retirees.
Years ago, many Australians entered retirement owning homes. But today, that situation is changing. More retirees are renting than ever before. And unfortunately, rental prices in many Australian cities have increased dramatically. For seniors relying on fixed income, this creates enormous stress. Many retirees now spend a large percentage of their pension payments on rent alone. That leaves less money for food, healthcare, transport, and daily living expenses. Because of this, there is growing discussion around rent assistance programs and additional housing support. Some experts believe future reforms may focus heavily on helping older Australians manage rising rental costs. And honestly, for many retirees, housing support may become just as important as pension increases themselves.
Another major concern is healthcare affordability. As people grow older, healthcare naturally becomes more important. Prescription medication, specialist appointments, dental treatments, and medical procedures can become expensive very quickly. Although Australia has strong healthcare systems and support programs, many seniors still feel pressure from out-of-pocket expenses. Some retirees report delaying treatments because they simply cannot afford additional costs. And when inflation affects healthcare prices too, financial pressure increases further. This is why many Australians are now calling for stronger healthcare assistance for pensioners in the years ahead. Electricity prices are another huge issue. Many retirees spend more time at home compared to working Australians. That means heating, cooling, and energy usage become major monthly expenses.
During summer and winter, energy bills can become extremely difficult to manage, especially for seniors with health conditions. Because of this, government energy relief programs are receiving a lot of attention. Many Australians hope future support measures in 2026 will continue helping pensioners manage rising utility bills. For seniors living alone, even small energy rebates can make a meaningful difference. Now let's talk briefly about superannuation. For many Australians, superannuation was expected to provide long-term retirement security. But recent economic pressures have changed retirement expectations for many households.
Some retirees are worried their super savings may not last as long as originally planned.
Longer life expectancy, inflation, healthcare expenses, and housing costs are all creating pressure on retirement planning.
This has led to broader national discussions about how Australians can maintain financial stability throughout retirement. And younger Australians are paying attention too, because today's pension and retirement discussions may shape future retirement policies for decades. Behind every pension discussion is a real person. A retiree choosing between groceries and medication. A senior worried about rising rent. A grandmother helping support family members while trying to manage her own finances. And these situations are becoming increasingly common. For many Australians, retirement was supposed to be a peaceful stage of life after decades of hard work. But rising living costs are creating uncertainty for thousands of seniors across the country. And honestly, this is why these conversations matter so much. Because pension changes are not just numbers on paper. They directly affect people's everyday lives. So what should retirees and future retirees do right now? First, stay informed. Government policies, Centrelink updates, and pension discussions can change regularly. Second, review your finances carefully.
Understanding your monthly expenses, rent obligations, healthcare costs, and support eligibility can help reduce financial stress.
Third, seek professional advice when needed. Financial advisors and official government services may help retirees better understand available support programs. And finally, avoid panic. While economic pressure is real, Australia continues discussing ways to support seniors and retirees facing financial hardship. As Australia moves toward 2026, pension and retirement discussions will likely remain one of the country's most important social issues. The cost of living continues affecting millions of households, and retirees are among the most financially vulnerable groups during periods of high inflation. That's why future pension decisions, rent assistance programs, healthcare support, and energy relief policies may become even more important in the years ahead. Many Australians are now watching closely to see how the government responds. What do you think about the possible pension changes coming in Australia in 2026? Do you believe retirees need more support?
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want simple, easy to understand Australian pension updates, Centrelink news, retirement guidance, and financial support information, subscribe to Retirement Support Australia and stay informed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.